welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I'm that real estate therapist. What's different and unique about this channel is you'll be getting two worlds of information together brought to you from a very unique perspective where I collide my experience of being in therapy in the field of psychology for over 10 years and combine that with my passion for real estate as I am a realtor in California. I primarily serve Southern California, but I'll be providing tips for all over California. You can see videos about the best places to see in specific counties. You can find me primarily in Los Angeles County, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County. I'm right around all of the major counties of Southern California. And I look forward to bringing you information and tips, topics you won't see elsewhere from perspectives that are unique to me. So for today's video, we'll be looking at the entire process and kind of an overview of what to expect with real estate. Let's dive in. The exciting journey of buying real estate. And in the beautiful California, right? It provides such an amazing array of opportunities, from the beaches to the mountains to the deserts to the activities to the fusion of different foods in between. It just gives you so much to work with and so much beauty. And guess what? The prices in California are one of the most stable in the entire US. You can see that your investment will give back multifold. And we've seen this through history for a majority of its trend, and we can expect to continue to see this as well. So let's dive into the different steps, giving a step-by-step process on exactly what the real estate journey looks like. Let's take a look. Step 1, define your budget and financing options. This is the primary step and the foundation of what the home buying process will look like. Budgeting is very important. What can you budget for? What can you afford? What do you also pre-qualify for? This will be kind of that follow-up step to look at, okay, what is the percentage of down payment we have? What is the affordable, comfortable payment that we can have month to month without having that added pressure or having something that's impossible? So we can take a look at budgeting. And for me, I like to sit down with my clients and make sure that they've done this process. And sometimes I even join them in this process to help guide them as I have experience, especially when I work with first-time buyers. I would love to just make sure that everyone's process is smooth, easy, and we can avoid any bumps that I can help foresee down the road and make this process easy, smooth, and seamless. My goal is to do that and make that anxiety free. So we'll talk about budget and we'll look at, does our annual combined income allow us to keep room for repairs? Does it allow us to comfortably make the mortgage? Do we have enough in our savings? Do we need to look at PMI? Are we able to avoid the PMI by putting that 20% down? Or do we qualify for these other programs and thus need to budget a little differently? Looking at those options, that budget is that very first step, even before we get into that fun stuff. So step 1, decide your budget and move accordingly. Side note, before we move on to step 2, did you know that California specifically has specific options for people with different professional backgrounds and first-time home buyers? We'll talk more about this in other videos, but it's something key to know so that we can look at all your options and really look at what's best going to meet your needs. And I will help you in this process. And hopefully, if you're working with someone else, if you're in a different state or in a different area, you're working with someone who can provide you these pieces of information as well to make sure that you're being taken care of. Research neighborhoods. This is so important so you can know, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? If you're going to be somewhere long term, can you envision yourself here with whoever is part of your family unit? Whether that's your kids, whether that's extended family, whether that's looking at your community, your friends, where you're tied to. Research these neighborhoods. If you have neighborhoods in mind, look at what that market looks like, what's available, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask your agent or realtor questions. This is going to help you figure out exactly what you're looking for, figure out what your specific needs are, and get you to the right neighborhood. Then you can start doing more of the fun things, right? More of looking at specific houses in these neighborhoods and look at what you do like and what you don't like. Different neighborhoods in California provide a different climate. I have lived in a couple different cities in Southern California, primarily in LA County and Riverside County, and even different neighborhoods within a subset of the same city can have different climates. It has a different feel. The communities may feel different. The spread of the houses may look and feel different. So do your research. Look at what do you like. Are you looking for nearby parks? Are you looking for nearby schools? Are you looking for somewhere more like the suburbs? Look at what type of communities in that specific area, in that specific city, in that specific place that actually interests it and actually fits your budget as well. Some key factors are going to include amenities, proximity to work, school district, park, activities. These are the things to look for, and again, do your research and have your realtor do research as well. This is so key to making sure that you both are on the same page and you can get additional input from someone who's hopefully walked the ropes a bit. Step 3, engage with a realtor, and might I add, a good one. You want someone who's able to really answer your needs and really look at what you're specifically looking for, and not just any realtor. And look, I know there's a lot in California, especially right now, but you need to make sure that you work with someone that really is able to meet you where you're at, really is able to pick up on your key points, pick up on what your journey is going to look like, and meet those needs. And someone who's going to be knowledgeable about the area, someone who's going to be able to make that something that's easy and smooth, and be willing to answer those questions and go above and beyond to really get you the best deal. This may be the biggest purchase of your life, and you want to do what's right, and you want to do what's best for you. And working with someone who can provide that type of information, that level of skill, that level of negotiation, and ability to hopefully manage stress, that's one of my specialties, is going to make your real estate journey simple, easy, and seamless. So engage with a realtor and engage with the right realtor, someone who's going to work well with your personalities, your needs, and the specific community you're looking for. Step number 4. All right, now the fun stuff starts. House hunting. House hunting is probably the first thing that people think of when they think of real estate, and seeing houses, attending open houses, doing research, being on Zillow, being on Redfin, and talking to your realtor, getting those CMAs, right? Getting those comparative market analysis and seeing what's available in the inventory. Yes, this part can be very fun. Work with your realtor. Have them create an updated list on what's available, because we're seeing inventory change no matter what time of season it is, no matter which quarter when, it is ever changing. Things are constantly being sold, things are constantly being added, things are constantly pending or falling out of pending and falling out of escrow, right? So house hunting is a key part. You can see your research, you can see what you like, you can envision, you can work with your realtor who hopefully is able to help you envision the changes you want to make. What are some amenities that you didn't think of until you saw in another house, in one of your visits, in one of your viewing? This is a key step for number 4. With that said, it's important to attend open houses while also attending private showings. Sometimes this will require having your realtor. I recommend scheduling private showings with your realtor as well. This gives you a good chance to really imagine and envision with someone who can give you some telltale signs of what to look for, what to think about, how to think outside the box, how to think of what the common issues could be as we move on to the next step. And again, don't be afraid to take a look at a property that at first glance you thought you might not like, because you may like it in the end and it may be one of your best options. So view as many houses as you'd like and be prepared to move as quickly as possible. Having that pre-approval is going to help make that happen. Did you know that specifically in a competitive market, having a well thought out, properly negotiated offer can make all the difference? This is where personalization is key, and this is where having the right agent that also has good relationship with other agents and the seller at hand is so key. It can make all the difference. Negotiation is key in this process. It's going to help your offer be accepted, get you prepared for the very next step. Step 6, escrow and inspections. Once your offer is expected, you enter the escrow process. The escrow process also consists of inspections. And did you know in California this includes termite inspections and earthquake inspection? Your realtor will tell you more about that. But these inspections are key to making sure that we have a smooth process to what's moving ahead and making sure that your offer still is on the table. You may decide after these inspections that this is no longer your dream home. Or, because of the inspections, we're able to negotiate a little more, whether that's with price, requiring the seller to fix a few things. This just helps us get a good, solid idea on how we're going to move forward and if we're going to move forward. California also has a list of different disclosures, which your realtor will help you guide through, and check out and subscribe to see more videos on disclosures in the future as well. Lastly, step 7, closing. Yes, we made it. We got to the final part. So congratulations, you're almost there. The final step is closing the deal. Did you know that California has specific steps and laws when it comes to closing, including using escrow companies? We talked about it in step 6. An escrow officer will ensure a smooth process in closing. Review all documents carefully, sign all needed paperwork, and secure your financing. And thus we conclude our overview of the home buying process, step by step in California. We'll be going into some of these steps in more detail in future videos, so stick around, subscribe, ding that bell to make sure you keep following and keep up to date with all the information. Remember, having the right support, including the right realtor, can make all the difference and is key in a successful journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think might be interested in buying in California or who might find it helpful as well. As always, I'm here to make real estate easy. I'm that real estate therapist, and I'll catch you in the next video.